today we are going to be talking about Dogecoin. We're going to be talking about the price prediction for this 2025 bull run. So anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor and none of this is financial advice. Well, let's get straight into it. So I have not talked about Doge on this channel in forever. And when I say Doge, I mean the original one, right? I've been talking about Baby Doge, Sheep, all these other meme coins. Haven't gotten back to the original one, so I'm back with the original one. Now, right now we are at 22 cents. So in the last year, Doge is up 124%, which is still good, but it's still down 1.4% in the last 30 days. So where are we going to get here very soon inside of Doge? Well, earlier this year, we got all the way up to 46 cents. So I know we can get above 46 cents. And when Doge goes and takes off, it takes off fast. So just remember that when it does it very, very fast. Now, as you can see, like the market cap all the way back here at the peak was at about 88 billion. That's kind of what it's showing there, 88 billion. If you look in the last year, we had a market cap of 68 billion at the peak when we hit that 40 cents area earlier inside of this year. So what we're now looking for is close to 100 billion in market cap. So Doge, as you guys know, like money, like Dogecoin just keeps flowing, right? Like they just keep creating more and more and more and more Doge. So it's one of those things where we're just going to see Doge being created all the time. We used to have 140 billion, now we have 150 billion. I remember when we had 140 billion a while ago, right? So now you got to calculate where would our market cap be at $1? Well, obviously anything times $1 is itself, so it would be 150 billion in market cap. So if we were to go up here to 50 cents, then now we're looking at 75 billion in market cap. So if we want to hit $1 now, we can't only go up to 120 billion inside of market cap like we used to. Now we have to go up to 150 billion in market cap. And some people are talking about $2, which would be 300 billion. Personally, I'm going to say I believe Doge can hit a $2 market cap. And I'll tell you guys why I do believe that it will do $2 this bull run. So that is my price prediction. I'll kind of explain why, just going through all the stuff that we have. So for one, Doge has been literally beaten down and just completely down since the last bull run, right? But Doge always does this. It'll pump, it'll dump, it'll go sideways, it'll pump, it'll dump, it'll go sideways, and then it'll have a huge major pump again. And what? It'll dump and go sideways. So I think that we will get all the way up to $2, but it's going to take some time, and it's going to take, the market continuing to go up. Like we're going to have to see Bitcoin continuing to go up. We're going to need to see that 150K Bitcoin. We're going to need to see Ethereum getting close towards 10K to see Doge at $2. We're going to need XRP to be like close to $10 to see Doge near 2, maybe close to 5. We're going to need to see all these other cryptos going up as well alongside with Doge, helping Doge up. But one thing I do not like is in all these periods, you can see Doge is pretty flat for the whole week. So you only really see this in stable coins. So Doge is doing stable coin activity right now. So we need to see like actual money flowing through Doge, because when you look at the volume is still decent, 2.2 billion. But Dogecoin, whenever it's pumping, it has some of the most insane volumes out there. So when it was pumping last time, we were looking at 10 billion, and then we're looking at 8 billion. And then if you look at the peak of Doge, then you're really gonna see like crazy volume, like 31 billion at the peak, 44 billion, and this was the whole Saturday Night Live fiasco, 50 billion over here. So yeah, I think the highest it ever had was about 50 billion. So 50 billion in market cap is actually crazy. Like you never really see that for like a meme coin like Doge to have 50 billion. And just the fact that it could reach 50 billion inside of trading volume, not market cap, sorry. The fact that it can reach 50 billion in trading volume tells me that it can reach 300 billion in market cap. Like that's just the way I see it. It's like a third, a little bit less than a third of the market cap. So I think that it is possible for Doge to do $2 during this bull run, and that would bring it up to 100, or it'll bring it up to a $3 billion market cap, just taking the circulating supply, multiplying it by $2. So to be at about a $300 billion market cap, and I do believe that we'll end up doing that pretty soon here inside of Doge. So that is just one thing that I want to talk about. Now we have some articles coming out about Doge that are pretty interesting. This one says large Dogecoin holders are still stacking during the market correction, and I actually did my own research to prove this, and they actually are stacking up Doge right now, the whales. But anyways, it says Dogecoin notes a 3% recovery bounce, blah blah. None of that matters. They say key fundamental developments for Dogecoin include the Trump family linked Zump or whatever it's called, acquiring a Dogecoin mining company and pending approval of a Dogecoin ETF. So Trump's family company just bought a Dogecoin mining company, and we're pending approval for a Dogecoin ETF, which tells you that $2 is definitely possible. So experts suggest an uptick in whale activity and a surge in whale wallets is bullish for the long-term outlook. So we're definitely looking bullish here for Doge, and we're definitely going to see more whales. Now, there are some things where I just feel like people don't know what they're talking about. Cointelegraph posted this. It says Dogecoin whales de-risk as Doge price in danger of dropping 45%. That is not true at all. That is not true at all. Those whales are not de-risking. They are not de-risking. So anyways, this says Dogecoin whales offload large volumes of Doge, signaling risk aversion, declining open interest. Trust me, whales are not selling Doge at 22 cents right now. Like, they're not selling massive amounts. They're not selling more than what they're buying, right? They're not selling more than what they're buying right now. They might be selling some, but they're not doing more than they're buying. And look, they're paying attention to futures. They're not paying attention to like actual Dogecoin wallets. So this says Dogecoin's future open interest is down to $3.24 billion after peaking $5.35 billion inside July. So they're paying attention to futures and not actual Dogecoin whales buying actual Dogecoin. And then you got people that are giving, this is from Yahoo Finance, they're giving a price prediction, but they're saying $1.50 by 2030 is bullish. And then they're saying 42 cents is average by 2030. So I don't want to go by their, by their metrics here, because if you think about it, a lot of these different companies, like they specialize more so in like stocks and stuff like that. They don't know how crypto moves inside of a bull cycle, inside of altcoin season. You have absolutely makes 0 sense how Dogecoin can get to $2, and I understand that. But in altcoin season, most of the altcoins going up makes absolutely 0 sense. And this is just how it is. So you really can't be too logical when you're looking at the potential prices for something like Dogecoin. Now these are the whale wallets here. So I'm gonna go over these. Over here we have the first one. So this first one inside of Doge has $218 million inside of Doge. This is the Kraken wallet right here, and you can see confirms it's the Kraken wallet. Kraken has been increasing their Doge since they have gotten in, and you can also see coming into August, they actually went from a very small amount, about 174 million Doge, to 195 million, to where they are now currently at 980 million inside of Doge. So you can actually see all the different changes inside of Doge here. So you can see all the different changes and how much Doge they were holding and how much they are now. So currently they're holding $980 million inside of Doge. So this is the Kraken wallet. And you can see they are buying more than what they're selling right here. So 3.2 million, 1.2, 2.2, and then they got a couple $100,000, some millions here and there. But look at all these purchases here. All these purchases earlier on in this month far outweigh all the sales. Just this $132 million purchase outweighs all the sales that you just now seen there. And then when you look at the blue line up here on this chart, the blue line represents the balance in Doge. So you can see their balance and Doge is actually actively increasing. So that's for the Kraken wallet. Now we have the Binance wallet. The Binance wallet has decreased some of their holdings from 2024 going into 2025. But you can see ever since July of this month, this blue line has been increasing right here. So I'm going to zoom in right here. And then you can see ever since July of this month, it's been slowly but surely increasing. So we've been seeing an increase inside of Doge. The Binance wallet, they have 9.7 billion. They're the second largest. I believe Robinhood is the largest. So this Binance wallet has 9.7 billion Doge, which is $2.1 billion. At $1, this Binance wallet is going to have $9.7 billion in there. And then at $2, it's going to be all the way up there at about 19 billion. So this is 19.4 billion. This is pretty big. This is actually huge for 19.14 billion. So anyways, this is pretty big. This is the Binance wallet. As you can see there, a lot of money is flowing in. On the 23rd of August, they purchased 62 million. On the 17th of August, 164 million. On the 20th of July, 120 million, 126 million. On the 17th of July, 64 million, 53 million here. So you can see a lot. And like I said, coming into this year, they did de-risk with Doge. They sold 152 million coming into the year, January 27th of this year. But they have purchased way more than what they have sold previously. And then you can see down here, they did sell a huge amount in 2024 in December, which was a 1.7 billion. So yeah, that was a huge sell. But if you look at the blue line has been increasing over time here inside of the Binance wallet. So it has been increasing as of recently. So another one here, this wallet has $157 million in it, which is 706 million Doge. As you can see over time, this wallet has done nothing but increase. This wallet does not sell. Like the last sell they had was April 28th, it was $8 worth of Doge. But look at all these millions of dollars that they've been purchasing every single day. Look, today they purchased 8.5 million. Yesterday they purchased 2.4 million. The 25th they purchased 1 million. 1.8 million the 24th. You can see there's just millions of dollars just keep coming in. You can see this blue line actively increasing. So this is why I'm showing you guys this, because the whales are actively buying more and more Doge. Like this one, since the beginning of this year, they've been doing nothing but purchasing Doge at very high rates. So you can see this wallet has been purchasing Doge all year long. Small purchases like 5,000, 10,000, multiple $5,000 to $10,000 orders per day, but those orders all add up. So this one's increasing. There are holdings. This wallet here has been increasing 26 million in this wallet, 117 million Doge. You can see they've been actively increasing their holdings here inside of Doge. Got some sales here and there, but for the most part, this wallet here is also actively increasing. You can tell here by the blue line that indicates the Doge increasing in their wallets. This one here as well. This one has sold off some. If you look back from 2023, they don't have as much as they had back then. But as of recently, they have been picking up more, but they've still been selling. So this one does have some sales. This one right here, they've been kind of flat with their holdings, but they have been purchasing some just in small amounts all year. They've been doing small amounts. This wallet right here, they have decreased some of their holdings from 2024 coming into 2025, but they have since increased them starting from July coming into now. So about 28 million inside of Doge in July from to like 63 million. So they purchased a pretty good amount this year. So if you look, they've been buying a lot. They had some sales here and there, but their wallet holdings are still increasing since about June of this year, June and July. Now this wallet here, this whale has been buying and selling. They have sold more actually since May. They've been selling since May. You can see it over here in this corner right up here. But yeah, they've been selling since May. and yeah, they've decreased their holdings. This one right here, it's increased actually since 2024 of November. It's increased a little bit as of recently. They have sold a good amount. So yeah, we do have that one. So the ones with the most money are buying more and more and more, but the ones with less money aren't. This whale is buying more and more and more as well. You can see they increased significantly from the beginning of this month till now. So that's actually pretty good. So yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, you can't listen to a lot of these different analysts that are saying, "Oh yeah, we see $1 by 2030 in Doge," or we see the bull market is going to be 70 cents. Let you know, this bull market is probably going to be $2. At the least $1, at the most, I believe $2. That's just what I gotta say. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think $2 is realistic, or do you think $1 is more realistic? So at the least $1, at the most two. Let me know. As always, I'll be back with another video.